Hey beautiful crocheters, I am here to block my first sweater with you. I went into it with little knowledge. I have seen Blondie Knots videos where she explains how she blocks, but because I don't have a steamer, I went in with the more time-consuming practice of sinking everything deep with natural soap. Minutes later. Here we are in the section where I laid it out to dry, and I was not very smart in this process, but overall it was really fun to try to push as much water as I could outside of it. You can see it very clearly. I started to dance on top of the towel, started to do a little jiggle, and then what happened was that my socks got drenched, both the ones that I was wearing outside and another pair that I was wearing inside. Was not the smartest move on my part, very honestly. You can see it here. I'm taking out the socks, I'm taking them off because I just didn't think that it was going to be a stupid idea, but it clearly was. And here we are, done. Let it out to dry. Okay guys, we are here ready to try on the dried shirt. It's never gonna fit me. I'm telling you, it's not fitting this body, but I'm gonna be ridiculous in front of you. Like, I can feel it. The sleeves are choking my arms. They are literally choking them. Okay, wait. The head! Okay, this is the best I can do. Oh, it fits better than it did last time, but it's just too little. It's just little. Oh, but I can move my arms, kind of. It's just too tight. It's tight. Okay, I can only, I can somehow lower my arms. Oh, I just love it. I love it. It's the color that, like, you can see that it doesn't fit because it doesn't go all the way down. It's just, my arms are squeezed in here. We need to do something about these arms because it was just the construction of the shirt that I really didn't like. So I will need to cut all of that off and re-sew it back together. But overall, you know, I actually like the shirt. And if it wasn't this clingy here at the shoulder, what is this? If it wasn't so clingy at the shoulders, like very tight here, it's literally too tight. It doesn't go. I just need to open it up again, and this was constructed in a way that it seemed nice at the time, but it was just a stupid way because it was automatically sewn in to the shoulder. I didn't think about measuring it onto myself for some reason because I don't know. And so the shoulders are literally choking me up. So I just need to do some adjustments, cut off the sleeves, redo it. But you know, this is what you got. Let's pretend it's all cool and good. If I keep my hair up like this, it kind of looks cute. And then you see that I cannot really lower my arms without the back popping up and it being all weird. But overall, well, let me take this off because it's literally choking my arms. This has been a really fun experience. I have enjoyed making the shirt and I'm not regretting making it. It's just, ugh. Okay, you know, not really fitting properly, so I need to adjust it, and I've seen some techniques that I can use. I'm just afraid that I will have to unravel the whole thing, literally, because unfortunately for how the sleeves were constructed, this is literally the best I could do, and it's not looking good, but hopefully I won't have to do that. I can just go all the way around the sleeve, pick up where I left it, and just single crochet or slip stitch all the way around, make it tighter, and then with that attach it to the actual shirt.
Editing me right here telling you that no, that won't work. I will need to redo both sleeves, and this is, I think, the method that I'm gonna use to actually make it wearable.
I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it choking me. But overall, I'm so glad that this came to be, because even though it's wonky and it's not perfect, I was able to make my first garment. It would fit a kid or someone with smaller arms, because see, look at my muscles, like, come on. This is what you get working with your arms. And so I have big arms, I have muscular arms. Today I was comparing the measurement that another girl got down for constructing a sweater, and she was like, oh yeah, it needs to be X inches, and mine was like 4 or 5 inches more. I was like, nope, that wouldn't work for me. And I think this is the same thing that happened for the shirt, that I kind of blindly followed the measurements without actually fitting it to my body. And I know that this part of my body is much larger than, for example, this part. I am a very hourglassy shape, especially now that this part is quite bulky. I look at myself when I run on the treadmill, and I literally, you can see that if I have only the sports bra on, that it goes like this, and then you have the bulky shoulders that many women don't like. Bulky shoulders. I personally like muscular ones, but this means that this is, for me, kids shirt. Okay, if we can avoid suffocating. This is where it's at for me. We will see if we can fix this in some way, shape or form, or if I will need to unravel the whole thing, which it would be so freaking annoying if I needed to unravel the whole thing. But I think if it comes to be, I won't unravel the whole thing. I will just cut it here where I've made the closure, and I will cut it here at the end. I will take off the closure, and then I will just go on and make other rows of the same sleeve. So probably that's a smarter thing because of how it's constructed, that just adding rows and make it, instead of however many I've made up until like here, and make it a little bit fluffier and better fitting. And then for the neck, which as well is quite tight, I might unravel one row because I've made 5 vertical, but maybe that's a bit too much and it feels a bit close, and so perhaps with one less it would be better. But overall, thank you so much guys for coming along with me in this process of making my first ever garment. Overall, I feel so honored that you chose to be here with me. I feel so excited about this. I'm just on a loop. I just want to go on and make other garments. So shoulder wise, this is how it fits, and I am honestly quite in love with the fit of this. Forget this part, it will be off. I will make it a like straight top. It will be orange with pink accents, which I really think is lovely. It's coral actually, coral, not orange. But overall, I'm so thrilled, and I can't wait to do another garment. So this one will be a bit simpler, hopefully, and will be a bit more successful. And then whenever I see my dad, and if he remembers to bring me the other white skein, because we are not buying any more yarn, remember, we are not doing it. Like, mark my words, you need to keep me accountable to this. And we will add rows to the sleeves, and we will make them a little bulkier, 4 rows more, and that will bring us a lot closer to finish the skeins, because I will need to make more rows, and it would just be a super exciting process. And yes, it will be different in color, but I'm not super mad about that, if you know. It's still a white. This is just a cream white. It will be a whiter white, more of this tone, so I don't think it will be super visible because it's only going to be 4 rows. So hopefully it won't be the worst thing ever. But we'll see that in another video. For now, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you stuck to the end, well, I think this is a sign for you to subscribe. And I really hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys!